Hey Gemini, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you that don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for, tail end of January, February, but it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me at all, I would appreciate that very much as well. Just give that one more go. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Going on for the lovely Gemini. Ooh, the moon, Gemini. So that generally talks about... Sorry, there was a really loud motorbike outside. Let it go, die. With the moon, there's that's like subconscious fears and anxieties, or maybe like the way is not fully clear at the moment. This is what you're moving on from, though. Like the Three of Wands is looking towards the future. There's like a little bit of uncertainty or something. Yeah, the Seven of Cups with the Lovers. There's, maybe you're not sure which way to go. Some of you could even be thinking about moving. The Three of Wands is like movement. Just obviously it's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, you could be thinking about moving. But you're like, where do I go? Where am I going to go? But whatever this is, it's like you have choices and you're just not sure which way to go. But it's quite important, this is choice. Like the Lovers is a fairly important choice, So it's not like, ooh, what are we going to have for dinner? Although that is a very important choice. That, the struggle is real. I'm just going to reshuffle all those. What else for Gemini? Okay, you have the Page of Cups. And the Hermit. Okay. We have the Moon and the Emperor. Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay. There's definitely overthinking going on here. So the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Sun. So the Seven of Cups is all like, brain fog, misty, I can't quite see the way, there's tons of choices, or there's a couple of choices, I don't know which one's for the best, I don't know. And then you have the Sun, which is very clear thinking. It's like, I need to go this way, I need to make that choice. The Nine of Swords is Gemini, actually. It's a Gemini card. It's overthinking things, because it's like looking at one option and being like, oh, I could do this and this and this. And then you look at the other option and you're like, oh, but wait, I could do this. And then you do nothing because you're overwhelmed. So there's an energy here. Ooh. The Seven of Wands is like kind of defensive. And then you have the Page of Cups, which is all... innocent and happy and youthful, playful, childlike energy. So there's like a movement away from feeling kind of defensive to this innocent, playful energy again. And you have the Hermit with the Three of Cups. So you might have been spending an awful lot of time alone recently, or a lot of time in the house or something. The Three of Cups is about getting out there and making friends, or dating, or hanging out with the other human beings. It could have been because you had a heartbreak or some kind of grief. Now, that doesn't have to be love. That can just be something that happened that really bummed you out. Or it could have been a death or something like that. The kind of put you in like hermit mode that you're now coming out of. Tell me about this Emperor. Oh, there's a fear. Why, Spirit? Why? I feel like you just do it to annoy me sometimes. you're like all powerful and stuff, but you can't not fuck up my cards, really. So you have the Emperor with the Devil. There's a little bit, you know, the Emperor in this case, I feel like it represents leadership energy. So I'm wondering if there's like a little bit of fear around stepping into some kind of leadership energy for some of you, because the Devil is like what's holding you back. Tell me about this. Nope, I'm going to reshuffle because I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. Tell me about this two of Wands. Yeah, there's like a reluctance to move forward. The Four of Cups is, you know, the universe trying to give you something and you're like, eh. So maybe you're bored. There could be an energy of being bored because you don't know what to do. It's like you're overwhelmed with choice, or what's that donkey that donkey metaphor, you know, where they put something's donkey in between like two equidistant bales of hay, and the donkey starves to death because it can't make a choice. I'm not calling you a donkey, but you know, it's that type of, it's like, I don't know where to go, I don't know what choice to make, so I'm doing nothing and I'm bored, right? Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, there's a stuck energy here. Oh, it's a person. So there's a partnership that wants to come in here. I also feel like it's about leadership for you, but there's also a person, the Two of Cups. This is like a soulmate energy. So for those of you looking for love, it's love trying to come in. But, you know, if you're happily married or whatever, then this is a friend wanting to come in here. The Two of Wands is also, it talks about partnership. But you're like suspicious with the Nine of Wands. You're suspicious of this person. Okay, tell me about this Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. I'm just not happy with that. I want to move into... I want to ask about this deck. I feel like there's advice that wants to come out from here. Okay, what else for Gemini? I lovingly accept myself. So this is actually what you need to work on here, Gems. This is like the lower heart chakra, the green heart chakra. There's, you know, that's the heart chakra that deals with unconditional love for yourself and for other people. So there's something here. This is about accepting yourself, though. Calling back your power. What else for Gems? This is something about living your purpose brings me prosperity. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. So this usually talks about your purpose, which I feel like could be some kind of leadership energy for you that you know you're supposed to step into. You know what else? Totally on a tangent here. You're a bit of a lone wolf, right? It's a Gemini thing. You're a bit of a lone wolf, and there could be something here in your future about partnering up with someone. Not necessarily like a lover, but some kind of partnership here, and you're like, I don't want to do that. I work alone, baby, like Dexter. But I feel like that might be something that you're working through. Yeah, because you have facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. So there could be like a little bit of a shadow here about partnering up with someone, or about, you know, not being a lone wolf, right? But also I feel like this is something to do with like leadership energy you're supposed to step into, which there could be like a little bit of a shadow around that too. Tell me about this Emperor. Excuse me, your mind is an altar to source energy. Shift your perspective. Tell me about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. There we go. You are good enough. You have some kind of block around this like leadership energy about feeling good enough to step into it. I feel like that's why there's a little bit of a delay here. There could also be a message about, I don't know if like someone, I don't know, it could be like someone wants to work with you and you're like, oh, I don't want to work with this person, like they're intimidating or something. Tell me about this Emperor. Working through your fears. It's time to take action. Okay. So something is about to happen here. So you have been working through your fears, but I feel like they're telling you now, Gemini, it's time to start taking action here. It's time to start moving. Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, it's time. Wheel of Fortune, it's time. The Lovers, there's definitely a partnership coming in here. It's coming in quite fast. It's coming in really fast, holy shit. The Knight of Swords with the Chariot. You definitely have the Hermit here. You're definitely more used to like working by yourself or doing stuff by yourself. But you're not meant to do that, Gems. You're meant to be with other people. Like you have the Three of Cups here with the Six of Wands. So you're meant to like work with other people, or you're meant to, you know, be with other people. It's actually fear that holds you back. Like it's fear that puts you in this Hermit energy and makes you like either hide your light away and not show people or not hang out with people. It's time for you to be seen because there's some kind of success that wants to come in for you and you're meant to have it with the Justice card. You're meant to. Yeah, you're totally the Nine of Swords. There's like overthinking. Yep, Three of Cups with the World. Three of Cups twice. You are definitely meant to work with other people. It could be like group work or one-to-one work, or you're working with people online. The Magician, they're saying that you're ready. You are ready. You keep second guessing yourself, but you're ready. It's time to take some kind of leap of faith towards this. Oh, look at that. The King and Queen of Cups. So this is your little partner in crime coming in here. So you're the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, whoever you are. This is your partner in crime coming in here. Two sweethearts, probably people that have had to both work on boundaries. Maybe you guys are like artistic, or you both work in healthcare, or you're you work in like this, you know, you could be like very spiritual. You don't have to work in spirituality, but you could be very spiritual. There's some kind of like your partner is coming in here. Tell me about this Emperor. 8 of Wands. Tell me about this Emperor. Oh, it's, well, there you go. This is a new love, what wants to come in here. Definitely a soulmate. It's time. It's like time for you guys to start talking. So you're either going to meet this person really soon, or you're going to talk to this person really soon. And you're going to be really happy. The 9 of Cups is like a wish fulfillment. I feel like this person might help you let go of a lot of stuff. They're going to help you let go of like thinking this is too good to be true, you know? Yeah, you're overcoming, you're like getting back into this Page of Cups energy where it's like, you know, believing again, believing in magic, believing in love, believing that good things can happen, like a sweetness, like, you know, childlike energy instead of, you know, the 7 of Cups, like, fuck. I've dealt with so many arseholes, like, please, no more, you know, or like a lot of chaos or people just ick, you know, coming out of that. Yeah, you've maybe been feeling very bored. That's coming out, you're coming out of that energy and you're coming back into this Page of Cups, like I said, of, you know, being all happy and stuff. You're moving into an Empress energy, male or female. The Empress, this is about like being very balanced, receiving growth, because it looks like you've kind of been in this 5 of Wands energy where maybe things have been a bit up in the air, or you've suffered through a lot of chaos or something. And the Empress is like, okay, now it's time to receive. Like the 5 of Wands, like you maybe had to be a bit scrappy, and like there was lots of shit that you have to like, you know, everything's like an uphill struggle, and it's like you had to drag yourself up, and you know, it's just coming out of that energy into the Empress where everything is easy, everything flows to you. But at first you're still going to be in this kind of 4 of Cups energy of like, I don't believe that. Like, you know, Spirit has tried to hand me bowls in the past and there was nothing in them. They were empty and unfulfilling. And Spirit's like, look, but this one, like, it's all full of magic. And, you know, this person's like, yeah, whatever. I don't believe in magic. But the Page of Cups believes in magic. You know, Page of Cups believes that pigs can fly. What is this purpose and prosperity card? Your ships are about to come in. There's something to do with like it's the right time. You have the 8 of Pentacles, so this is someone that you're going to work with them, or you're going to meet them through work. They're tied into your career somehow, and it's not just your career, it's like your purpose, like what you're meant to do. So it'll either be someone you meet on the way to your purpose, or you'll meet them when you get at the purpose, something like that. It's something you're very good at when you have the 8 of Pentacles. It's like something, you know, people want your time for this thing. Like you're good at it. You'll be well known for it. People are like willing to pay you a lot of money for this. You know, for your time, for your experience, whatever it is. Things are definitely going to be speeding up now. If things have been very confusing, that's going to clear up, okay? Things are about to become very clear about where you're going and what you're supposed to be doing. And things are about to really speed up. It might actually be kind of overwhelming. Tell me about this prosperity purpose card. Counselor. Some of you guys are meant to be a counselor. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. Business taking off. Oh, hello. Past life stuff. So this is something that you've done in a past life. Things are going to get easier now. Yeah, you're not, it's just going to flow now. You're on the right path. Just in case you were wondering if you're not on the right path, you are on the right path. It might feel confusing and strange at the moment, but you're okay. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. What is this? Okay, fine. Don't talk to me. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. Some of you guys are going to be moving house. Your spirit guides are proud of you. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. The communication you've been waiting for. Stretch your body. You know what? I want to put this over here because she's actually stretching here. So, you know, there could be a little bit of a block in your heart space because she's got her hands over her head, like kind of like mountain pose. So it might do you really good to just have a little stretch in that area because that's the heart space. So like things can get stuck and blocked in there. Tell me about this living with purpose prosperity card. What is this? What's this purpose that Gemini is going to be doing? Protect your energy. Pregnancy. So, okay. Where do you want to put this? Here. Yes. It's important, you know, Cancer had the same message. It's important for you at the moment to learn how to protect your energy. Like whether that's in terms of other people sort of siphoning off your energy or like other people sending you bad juju, or it's on top of the Nine of Swords. So it could be that you kind of fuck up your own energy by like overthinking things. That's also a waste of energy. You know, because most of the time, and you know, I say this with love, I do it myself. I think we all do it at some point, but Geminis are terrible for it. You know, I'm a Gemini, we're terrible for it. It's a waste of energy because most of the time you're worrying about stuff that will never happen or you can't do anything about anyway, right? Like you're already doing your best, so what's the point in worrying, right? So it's important for you to kind of learn how to protect your energy and stop yourself from worrying and overthinking things and letting fear get in the way. One of the reasons for that is that some of you have a pregnancy in the future here, like an actual, you know, physical pregnancy. Either you or your woman is going to be getting pregnant. So you need to learn how to protect your energy so that, you know, you're healthy for the child, right? Let's see what else. Anything else for Gemini? Abundance from doing something you love. So they're being a bit cagey about this, but it is something that you're going to really love. When you have the Justice card, it's something you're meant to do. It's definitely going to be working with people. You have teaching role here, so it could be some kind of teaching role with like one-to-one or smaller groups or bigger groups. You might be like in the spotlight. You know, you could actually be on stage for some of you, or you're getting a lot of attention for something you're doing, channeling art or design. I know there's at least a few Geminis that I have done private readings for in the past that channel design, that are like designers, right? That
were moving into like a, I don't want to out you, but you were like, nobody knows your name, right? So, excuse me, you were moving into an energy of some kind of leadership in terms of channeling design, right? Or channeling your art, something like this. You know, the more that you, this sounds also a little counterintuitive, but the more that you do this role, it's like the more that you kind of call back your power. Your psychic gifts are heightening. This is very Queen of Cups energy. I feel like you and this new person are like quite psychic. Whether that's something that you know about right off the bat, or it's something that develops the more that you're with this person. This person could be a Reiki practitioner, or you could do that. You have motivational speaker as well, so that could be you or this person, or both of you. And also Reiki practitioner, that's a fairly broad term. Like that could also be masseuse, acupuncture, pranic healing, anything like that. Entrepreneur. I want to put this here. So this new person coming in could be some kind of entrepreneur. You're meant to be a speaker. This is you. You're meant to be some kind of speaker, which is not surprising because you're a Gemini. Geminis are all about the speaking, you know, ruled by Mercury. So you could be a motivational speaker. You could be speaking on some other kind of thing. But it's something more nurturing. I think it's going to involve a career change for you though. You know, something different than what you're doing. You've also been learning to put yourself first, and part of that is due to this pregnancy that's coming in the future, I would say. You might also have been releasing a past love that maybe did not put you first. If you have been teetering on the edge of like putting yourself first, but you keep falling into bad habits, they're saying it's time to start taking action to do that. You know, like to maintain that kind of discipline and just be like, now, I'm doing stuff for me now. You can suck my balls. You know, like when your boss is like, oh, we just do this extra thing. Like, you can come in, right? You can just do this extra thing. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. No. That was my Megan impersonation from Megan and Andre, but he can actually get his voice higher than me, which is slightly disturbing. I don't know why Jordan Peele is better at being a girl than I am. Is there anything from this deck you want to tell Gemini? Message to pass on. That's landed on top of the Queen of Swords. So that's very Gemini energy, male or female. The Queen of Swords reaches into the, I was going to say the abyss. It's not what I meant. The ether, which I guess is kind of the abyss. The ether, or the Akashic, whatever you want to call it. And like retrieves information and then passes it on to other people. So that could be in terms of channeling art or design. It could be in terms of teaching, which actually could be teaching children. Maybe you're a very good teacher, or teaching adults a skill. It could be in terms of counseling, you know, you just know the right thing to say at the right time. And that's why you're such a good counselor, right? There's something here where you're going to be like passing on messages. Some of you might be receiving them. Yeah, again, with the Queen of Cups here, she's like receiving stuff. You know, this new person coming in could like receive messages through their heart space or something, and you could kind of get it from your crown chakra. I don't really know what the distinction is there. I mean, it could be that you're just more connected to the ether, you know, like the Queen of Swords type energy, and this new person is just more I don't know, like I had it there for a second and it's gone, so I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to say it. You have message of freedom, so you could be saying something to people, for some of you, that's like going to help people free themselves, you know, like motivational speaking, right? Or counseling, or teaching them something. Spiritual message, you guys could be passing on a spiritual message. Anything else from this deck for Gem? Guide. You know, you have that hermit card, which that talks about someone that's been on. Oh, I hope that hasn't been getting in the way. Sorry, if that huge pile of cards is like getting in the way. Let me just move some of them. You know, the hermit is someone that's spent a lot of time in spiritual study, so only take this if it resonates, you know, but some of you may have been in hermit mode for a while, like learning things, or you've had to really go within during this time when you've been by yourself, and during that time you've become something of someone that knows stuff. So it could be that you're going to help to guide other people with either stuff that you've learned or your psychic gifts that you've developed during that time, you know. You may also, if you found this reading, you may want to, and you're resonating with it, you might want to look up Panther Spirit Guide, because I feel like, I don't know if that's something that you have. You know, you may have been weirdly called to Black Panthers in the past and you don't know why. It's because you have a Black Panther as a spirit guide, like an animal guide, that's either been with you for a long time, or for some of you they're just coming out of the woodwork, but they have a message, so you could look that up on Tinternet. And to close the reading, because I know it's a long reading, I'm going to get 3 of these bad boys. See what they have to say. See if they have any interesting gossip for you, Gem. Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Ooh, Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. You're about to step through some kind of door. You're going to be feeling all renewed. And like, it's like a rebirth. It's like you've been through the darkness and now you're coming out into the light. What else for Gemini? Okay, the Stargate heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. I love it when my house makes random noises. It doesn't frighten me at all. You got 2 here. The halls of a mentee initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered initiations. So you've been through some kind of initiation here. That's this hermit phase. Where spirit has revealed, like, for, you know, if you resonate with this, they've revealed like spiritual secrets, either about the world, or you found out things about spirituality or about yourself that have been really useful. It's some kind of initiation that you've been through, and now it's like you're coming out the other side. You're going to find that your psychic gifts are a lot more prevalent. You're a lot more aware of them. And you have the Sword of Light, which is kind of like the Ace of Swords. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Yeah. This is some kind of breakthrough. They want you to know that you're protected. I don't know why they're telling you that, but it's like maybe you've been thinking about doing something where you would be teaching or showing people what you can do, or your psychic gifts, and you're like, I don't want to do that. People think I'm a freak, or, you know, what if they don't like it? They just want you to know that you're protected. You know, if you're meant to teach that stuff, then you will be protected. You know, you're always going to meet some arsehole that's like, oh my God, Satan. But, you know, that's why YouTube has a block button, right? That's why your phone has a block button. I feel like you've maybe cut a lot of cords. You've called your power back as well from a lot of people. So you may have done some work on like cutting etheric cords, or removing your energy from people that weren't serving you, or removing your energy from past situations, or you've been doing something to protect your energy. This is a breakthrough. You're now on the other side, okay? And you're going to have some kind of breakthrough in your abundance, doing something that you love. That's another breakthrough that's going to come through for you. And there's also been, this is like your heart chakra. You've been doing work on your heart chakra. Like there's lots of green here, which is not to say your heart chakra has been closed, but again, I think it's been something about unconditional love for yourself, like receiving unconditional love, because you've been very generous with other people, but this is like a time now where you're learning to receive, right? You're learning to receive. So that's your messages, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there. Also, I have one more message. Sorry. Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. So Melchizedek is all about learning. So I think you've really been through a phase of learning. You're about to you're either about to discover your mission, or it's all about to become clear. So I don't know if you're in a space where you are feeling very confused and you're like, I just don't know what the fuck's going on. It's about to become crystal clear, okay? So those are your messages, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed them. Many, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.